Hey, hi guys. Welcome back to SunshinehazeCo. I am Aja A. I am actually putting up monthly tarot forecast readings for the month of August. It's been a minute since I've done so, but I'm back and I'm rocking and it's lit, right? This video is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sag Rising. It is a general reading, so if you feel like what I'm saying isn't resonating with you, go on and check out your moon and or rising sign, which I don't have all the videos up yet because I am streaming them, so they'll be up either today or tomorrow, or tonight or tomorrow, or they're already up if you have one of the 4 signs that I did yesterday. What else? What else? I haven't done this in so long. I haven't done this in so long. I don't have my spiel anymore for the beginning of my videos. This is a 4-card spread. Going to be going over the overall energy for you guys for the month of August, any challenges or obstacles that you might be facing throughout this month. And because we are dealing with mostly Leo energy for this month, looking at where you need to tap into your sister sign's fixed energy and shine some light, shine the spotlight, and also set fuel to fire, okay? And as always, I'll be giving you a quick little soul message at the end of the spread, something additional for you to take away with you, some extra insight, okay? I am reading with the Aboriginal Goddess Chakras Oracle deck. It's a mouthful, but it's a cool deck. I am reading with the Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck and the Serpent Fire Sigil Oracle deck for anybody that's interested if you like the cards, okay? And so let's get to it, Sag. First and foremost, before I even get into your reading, I am going to keep it very real. I am honest in my readings. I read the cards the way the messages play out. So if you like sugar-coated readings and sprinkles and glitter and all that stuff, the cards that you have here, they're not bad, but you have a very important message. I would suggest you watch another video. But if you want the real, tune in. Stay tuned. Listen right now. I'm about to start talking about it. The first card that you guys have coming up in your spread is in the position of the overall energy for the month of August. And you've got Eros. And Eros. I always mess up these Greek mythology pronunciations, but y'all know what I mean. Y'all know who I'm talking about. There's also a point in your natal chart as well. So a lot of Eros are part of Eros. That's your overall energy for the month of August. And if you know the story, there is a little bit of a notion for you guys to get real with yourselves about some things that are going on, or about some situations that you're in, or about some people that you have around you. If you don't know the story, I'll kick it to you very quickly. This dude, Eros, he was like hella pretty. He's usually depicted as Cupid. Show you guys the card again. He was like this hella pretty, super fine. He's supposed to be super fine, super attractive dude. He was dating, or excuse me, he was seeing Psyche, I believe that's how you say. Sorry again, y'all, but that's who he was seeing. And her parents, I guess, didn't believe that he was so beautiful. They used to like see each other, and it was like the weirdest setup, the strangest situation, all on account of like how attractive he was, right? So like she's seeing this dude, this guy right here, and she's like seeing him at night. It's like this weird sneaky link type of thing, right? And her parents do not believe that this dude is this fine. So like she somehow tricks him and shows his face, and he ends up getting like injured, and eventually he heals, they get back together, whatever. That's the story. It's actually a crazy story, but pointing to this energy for you guys during this month, Sagittarius, of being in this space of where you have been genuine, you have put forward your best effort, you have either given love or given your time or your energy, or your knowledge or your skills, or your physical labor, right? You've done everything that you can do in this chapter. What your message is really for your overall spread, and I will go into the cards separately, is that this is a time of cycles for you. And I'm also picking up on, this is a time in where you're going to be changing and getting rid of and moving away from a lot of the things that you were used to, okay? With this card, I get that for the month of August, you may be in this space to where you either feel like, I guess one message is betrayed. You either feel like betrayed by somebody, or you feel like you're whatever you're putting forward is not being reciprocated. And again, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a job, it could be a friendship, it could be like a community. I just feel like with this card, it's like you put forward all this effort and you're still putting forward this effort, and you almost feel like, I feel like I'm doing too much, or I feel like what I'm doing is not being recognized, or I feel like, it's not being reciprocated. And you're in this space now to where you're like, well, I don't really know how to change it. I don't really know how to shift it. I don't really know how to fix it, but this is all that I can do. This is all that I can give. This is, sorry, y'all. I don't know. Okay, no, that's the, that's the cover. I thought I flashed off for a second. In the space where you're just like, I've done my best. I've done my best, and I'm not getting the return on what I feel like my best should be receiving. So what I feel like I'm supposed to tell you guys for this month, Sagittarius, is to not dwell too much on the fact that what you wanted or what you figured was going to play out does not play out for you, or doesn't play out in the way that you wanted it to play out. Okay, that was a crazy sentence, but try not to dwell there, and try to understand that things happen as they should in divine timing, when they're supposed to, how they're supposed to, in the ways that they're supposed to. So if you are in a space, especially if it's a space that you've been in for a while, and this is like, the energy you're putting in is not new, but the energy around you, the external energy, feels a little shifted, and you're just in a space to where you're like, I've given all that I can. And even though you might feel emotionally invested or have cords of attachment, it's important to remember that when these cycles of life come in for you, you really have to roll with that little wheel of fortune, even though y'all don't have that in your spread. When things come in, when change comes in, you're not supposed to go against the grain. You're not supposed to try and stay or dwell in the space that you're supposed to be moving away from. So stay true to yourself, stay pure. Try not to be mad or upset about the fact that things did not play out the way that you wanted them to. Don't be petty. You guys are fire. Fire people are known on their shadow side when they feel slighted by to do petty things, and so do water people. All of the elements do, but for some reason fire signs are like, it'd be a lot when y'all feel slighted and y'all decide to seek revenge or decide to put somebody in their place. So this card is coming up to say you're going to have some realizations and some epiphanies this month, and some of them may make you mad, some of them may make you sad, some of them may make you feel like you need to get even, but that is not the energy that you need to dwell in. You literally need to, charge it to the game. You were there, you experienced it, you loved that person, you had that experience, you had that job, you had these material things, you had this energy. Now it's changing. Now things are shifting. You don't be mad about the energy that you put forward, and don't be mad about the fact that whatever you put out was not reciprocated. Continue to stay true to self, continue to be the most true version, and continue to move out of your heart chakra, and you'll find yourself in the spaces and the places that you need to be in. Okay. The next card that I have for you guys coming up in your spread is in the position of your crossing energy for the month, and you've got the crone here. And so this is an interesting one. What this card is actually telling me, Sagittarius, going back to that Eros energy, is that, I don't know, some of you might actually feel bad about leveling up. What I'm picking up on is, Sag, is that you can actually feel your energy shifting. You guys are a very philosophical sign and a very spiritual sign. You're known for intuition as well. You guys know things are changing. I think you can feel that your energy is ascended, or that your energy is in a different space. And I feel like there's this notion of you guys just thinking that, well, what are people going to think? What are people going to say? How are people going to feel? Are they going to be okay if I move away from this? Is this project going to be successful if I no longer put my energy into it? Is this person going to mentally be okay? Are they going to be like in the psych ward because I feel like I need to break up with them? Is this, is this family member going to be mad if I decide to move all the way across the country? The message for you with this crone card, this is a me card, okay? This is a do your own thing card. This energy, this message carries this card carries a message of gaining knowledge through experience. And what I think is happening for you, Sagittarius, you are very much so in your own energy and your own element, And in that archer, I shoot my arrow and I go wherever my arrow lands. You have retrieved your arrow. You shot this arrow off a long time ago, right? And so you did everything you were supposed to do in this area, in this section, in this space, in this place, and you have, on a soul level, on a spiritual level, subconsciously, you've already shot your arrow off somewhere else. And so, but typically our spirit, the higher selves, they tend to progress faster than we do, or that it tends to progress faster than we do. So in the physical, you haven't necessarily moved forward to that space yet, right? So what's happening is you're in this physical space and the energy around you doesn't match the energy that you're in now, the energy that you're harnessing, the perspectives that you have, the things that you want to do, the type of life that you want to live, the things that you have going on around you. It doesn't necessarily match it, or it's not giving you what you need to feel fulfilled. And so this crone card being in a crossing energy tells me that, Sag, you're giving too much to what is everybody else going to say? What are people going to think? How are things going to go if I remove myself, if I move forward, if I grow, if I answer my calling to progress? The answer is that's if you guys, for those of y'all that are my friends that watch my videos, or if you know me, you have probably heard me say before, when somebody tells me something and it's something that's just like, it's like, what am I supposed to do about that? My response is always, that's not my business. Not my business. Everything else going on, people will live. The world is not going to end if you decide, I don't want to do that no more. That I'm no longer in alignment with that. This doesn't make me happy anymore. You'll be okay. They'll be okay. Everything else, the world will keep spinning. Things are not going to stop. Your energy is supposed to be elsewhere. You're supposed to be doing something else. And the crone in the crossing position tells me that whether, for whatever reason, you are remaining stagnant in this space, you're causing yourself to miss out on opportunities, to miss out on the things that you're supposed to be coming into by way of staying where you're at. You were not supposed to be there. You're supposed to move on. You got new things and new sights to see. So I typically say to turn these crossing energies into upright, supporting energies for the first position. You need to tap into some selfishness, honestly, for the month of August. This also resonates with High Priestess energy as well. So Sagittarius, you need to also tap into your own energy, that philosophical, spiritual, truthful, intellectual brain that y'all have, and really sit back and look and say, these things that I'm feeling slighted behind, that I feel like I gave my all to, and I'm feeling this way, what do I need to do to remove myself from that energy to move forward? Because I'm not even gonna go so far as to say how I usually do in my videos, like, it could mean da 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 da. No, the cards are literally saying there are things that you need to cut your cords of attachment from, and you need to sit down and keep it very real with yourself in regards to what those things are. Okay. The next card that I have coming up for you is in the position of where you need to tap into your sister signs, fixed energy, and shine the light, where you need to set fuel to fire, and you've got body and mind. Okay, this is another let's get real card. This is a bring yourself down to earth card, is how I like to interpret this energy. You guys are really in this like heart chakra space, to where you're feeling, for whatever reason, you are feeling a way about whatever it is that you're thinking about as I'm doing this reading. Okay, but what this is saying is that you need to keep it real with yourself and bring yourself down to earth. One, with this Eros card, I did say, after you move through these emotions, continue to be that loving, caring person that you are. However, moving forward, just specifically to this energy, this means to come out of your heart for a second. Get out your feelings for a minute. Literally, Sag. Get out your feelings about whatever it is you've been in your feelings about, and get smart about it. Okay? I feel like this because this is not being done for me over here. I'm going to keep feeling like this if I keep lending my energy to this space or this person or this job or this place. Get real with yourself. What do I need to do to stop feeling like this? And it more than likely involves removing yourself from whatever those situations or those people or those things are. This body and mind card as well also does give a little bit of a message to being very mindful about the people you have around you and the spaces that you're in and the energy that you're picking up and how you're internalizing it. You know, they say misery loves company, happiness also loves company. Every emotion loves company. When you get around people, you tend to pick up their energy. So if you are already in a space to where you're like, I need to do something about the things that I'm not feeling all that great about, the things that I'm feeling like aren't giving me what it is that I need, or and are definitely not giving me the return as far as the energy that I put in, you need to, one, like I said, get real with yourself, get smart about it. Okay, well, if it's not giving me what I need, why do I need to keep giving myself to it? Get smart about it and change some things for yourself in the physical. Okay. All right, Sag, last card that I have in your spread is in the position of the soul message. This is just something extra for you to take away with you from the spread. And you've got eternal return. Try and let y'all see that without the glare. There we go. There we go. Now I can't see. Eternal return. And so to sum all of this up, and I said this at the beginning of y'all's video, I said, listen, I'm going to keep it very real with you. It's looking like you're going to need to let go of some things. You're coming into some epiphanies during this month. This card is associated with the death card in tarot. Okay. Cycles are ending. And it really looks like these cycles that are ending, you need to initiate them. This is not going to be a, oh, just go with the flow type of month for you guys. It's not. We're literally in a fire season. And y'all are fire energy. Y'all already know how that goes. You make things happen. You take initiative. You take action. It's time for you to cut some things loose, cut some things off, remove yourself from some things, stop some certain habits, stop looking at the world in certain ways, stop interpreting life and your emotions. It's time for you to make some changes, Sagittarius. And the death card, when I do pull, well, sorry, the eternal return card, but it is the death card. When I pull this card in readings, there is typically always an energy surrounding it where people feel like, but if I walk away from that, especially if I put in all this energy, I'm gonna take a L. Anytime you are moving away from something, especially when your spirit or your soul is being called to remove yourself from it, it's not an L. You are being asked to clear out space so that you can make space for whatever is coming in for you, whatever you're actually in alignment with. Okay, so for this month, Sagittarius, some people are probably going to piss you off. Some people are probably going to be making you feel kind of sad, kind of bad, kind of angry, making you look at life like, wow, how did I end up here? How did I get here? And that's okay. Try not to dwell on that too much. Try not to let that turn you into a spiteful, hateful person. And continue to be genuine. Continue to make your moves. Continue to figure out where you just shot your arrow and what it's going to take to go on and retrieve that arrow for yourself. This is a time for you. It's time for you to put your energy into yourself and do the things that you want to do. And you don't need to worry about what's going to happen when you stop doing whatever it is, so that you can allow yourself to move forward. Okay? All right, y'all, that's the spread for you. That's your reading for August. I hope that found you well. If you want to book your own personal reading, I offer hella different spreads. My Etsy shop is linked down below in the description box. I've got other videos that you could watch. They're linked down below. I copied and pasted, so I actually don't know what videos are down. I really haven't done this in a while. I don't know what videos are down there. But click on them. Watch them. Like, comment, subscribe if you made it all the way to the end of the video. Even if you didn't, still like, comment, and subscribe. So you can keep up with when I put out new content, new readings, new information on the astrological transits. And I think that's all I got for you guys. No more shameless plugs. Thank you for tuning in. I will catch y'all next time. Peace.